That scripture in the book of Psalms that says that the Lord is near to the brokenhearted and how he binds up their wounds. A couple months ago, I was going through such deep heartbreak, and God gave me the most beautiful, visual representation of it that I just had to share. I remember during this time in my life, I didn't really know who I could confide in about what I was going through to ask for prayer. And so the Lord helped me get brave, and I put it out there. And so these prayers started coming in from every which way. And the visual that the Lord put in my head was like this picture of my heart and it just being so cracked and broken. And as every prayer came in, it was almost as if it was like patching my heart back together. And it just made me think of this scripture, how God is near to the brokenhearted and he binds up our wounds. And so I looked up the definition of the word bind, and it says to make secure by tying up, to patch up, to put back together, to fasten, to protect, to strengthen with a band. And so as my friends and just people that were close to me were coming in with prayer and words of kindness and love, it was just mending me, like knowing there was a community around me praying for me. And it honestly reminded me of the scripture that I really love in the book of James too. Chapter 5, verse 16, it says to pray for each other so that you may be healed. The prayer of a righteous person is powerful and effective. And so after that, it just encouraged me to kind of dig into the scripture even more, just breaking it down. And so I went ahead and looked up the word heal. It says that he heals the brokenhearted. So the definition says to make free from injury or disease, to make sound or whole, to make well again or to restore. So if you take that definition and you put it into the scripture, just to understand it even better, he restores the brokenhearted. He makes their hearts sound and free from injury. And the second part of the scripture, it's letting us know what the Lord is capable of doing. He binds up their wounds. What is considered a wound? It could be a current hardship, like some pain that you're going through, any emotional or physical distress. There's a syndrome called broken heart syndrome, and it's a real thing. It's where your heart is broken so much emotionally that you are now experiencing it in the physical. It's a temporary condition that mimics a heart attack without that much of a severe impact. Because of how much stress your body is taking on, it weakens your heart muscle. But although it isn't as intense as a heart attack, you do experience some symptoms: intense chest pain, shortness of breath, fainting, all because of a broken heart. There's so many things that could trigger a broken heart too. Maybe fear, maybe loss, maybe grief, heartbreak in relationships or family problems and marriages. When you are emotionally heartbroken, it just causes a surge of adrenaline to rush to your heart. And so that's why if you've ever felt like that intense feeling inside when you really are going through it, when that adrenaline gets released, depending on how you're feeling, it just shoots right into your heart. It just feels